Imagine a day unlike any other. The sun, frozen in the sky. A stillness grips the air, a silence so profound it feels deafening. This is not a scene from a science fiction movie. This is Earth, the day our planet's rotation grinds to a halt. The consequences? Nothing short of catastrophic. The very air we breathe, no longer dragged along by Earth's spin, transforms into a raging beast. Winds of unimaginable fury, thousands of miles per hour, sweep across the globe, leveling everything in their path. Oceans, once held in check by the centrifugal force of rotation, surge with terrifying power, creating tsunamis that dwarf anything in recorded history. Cities crumble, forests are ripped from their roots, and entire coastlines vanish beneath the waves. The planet groans under the weight of this sudden shift, a cosmic wake-up call that our existence is far more fragile than we ever dared to believe. What was once familiar, the steady rhythm of day and night, the reassuring pull of gravity, all vanish in an instant. We are left to face a new reality, a world where the laws of nature have been rewritten. The Earth, once a cradle of life, now presents a landscape of unimaginable chaos, a stark reminder of the delicate balance that sustains us. The question is, in the face of such overwhelming change, can humanity possibly survive? The Earth's rotation for millennia has been a silent sculptor, shaping our planet's very form. Its spin creates a centrifugal force, a subtle outward push, most pronounced at the equator. This force has molded our oceans, creating a bulge around Earth's midsection. But when the Earth stands still, this sculpting force disappears. The consequences are dramatic. The oceans, no longer bound by this outward push, begin to migrate. Trillions of gallons of water surge towards the poles, drawn by the relentless pull of gravity. Coastal cities, once bustling hubs of human activity, vanish beneath the rising tides. New landmasses emerge from the receding waters, revealing landscapes hidden for eons. But the transformation doesn't end there. The Earth's crust, no longer experiencing the familiar stresses and strains of rotation, begins to readjust. Fault lines groan, volcanoes erupt with renewed fury, and earthquakes reshape the planet's surface. The continents, once adrift on tectonic plates, experience a new kind of drift, a slow, inexorable crawl towards the poles. The Earth, once a sphere adorned with familiar continents and oceans, takes on a bizarre new shape. Two vast polar oceans dominate, separated by a thin, unbroken band of land around the equator. This new geography is not just a curiosity, it's a harbinger of further change, a fundamental shift in the very conditions that support life. The planet we knew is gone, replaced by an alien world still in the throes of transformation. The Earth's rotation has always been a key player in our planet's climate system. It dictates the flow of ocean currents, distributes heat from the equator to the poles, and drives the complex atmospheric patterns that determine our weather. But when the Earth stops spinning, this delicate balance is shattered, plunging the planet into a state of climatic chaos. The most immediate change is the division of our planet into two distinct zones: a sun-facing hemisphere locked in perpetual day, and a dark side shrouded in endless night. The sun-baked hemisphere bakes under the relentless glare, temperatures soaring to unimaginable extremes. Vegetation withers and dies, deserts expand, and the land itself becomes an inferno. Meanwhile, the night side plunges into a deep freeze. Temperatures plummet, locking the hemisphere in a perpetual winter. Oceans ice over, snow blankets the land, and the air grows heavy with bitter cold. The temperate zones, once home to the majority of Earth's life, vanish, squeezed out by the encroaching extremes. The once familiar patterns of wind and rain driven by the Earth's rotation dissolve into unpredictable chaos. Superstorms, fueled by the extreme temperature differences between the light and dark sides, rage across the planet with unprecedented fury. The Earth's atmosphere, once a life-giving shroud, transforms into a volatile and deadly force. Life on Earth, from the smallest microbe to the largest whale, is a testament to the planet's delicate balance. We have evolved under a specific set of conditions, a delicate interplay of temperature, sunlight, and resources. But when the Earth stops spinning, this intricate web of life unravels, pushing ecosystems to the brink of collapse. The most immediate victims are the plants. Deprived of the regular cycle of day and night, many species simply cease to photosynthesize, their energy source extinguished. Forests, once vibrant lungs of the planet, wither and die, releasing vast stores of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The foundation of the food chain crumbles, sending shockwaves through the entire biosphere. Animals too face an existential crisis. Many species rely on the Earth's rotation for migration, navigation, and hunting. Birds lose their ability to navigate by the stars, whales become disoriented in the altered magnetic fields, and entire ecosystems collapse as predator-prey relationships are disrupted. Mass extinctions sweep the globe, leaving behind a desolate and eerily silent world. The oceans, once teeming with life, become increasingly hostile. The disruption of currents and temperature gradients throws marine ecosystems into disarray. Coral reefs, those vibrant underwater cities, bleach and die as water temperatures soar or plunge to lethal levels. Fish stocks collapse, depriving millions of their primary source of protein. The once rich tapestry of life in our oceans fades, leaving behind a watery graveyard. Hidden from our view, yet crucial for our existence, is the Earth's magnetic field. Generated by the churning molten iron in our planet's core, this invisible shield protects us from the constant bombardment of harmful radiation from the sun and distant cosmic events. But the Earth's rotation plays a vital role in maintaining this magnetic dynamo. As the Earth's spin slows and eventually stops, the churning in the core weakens. The magnetic field, once a robust shield, begins to falter and fade. The consequences for life on Earth are dire. The sun, no longer held at bay, unleashes its full fury upon our planet. The sky, once a familiar blue, erupts in a kaleidoscope of auroras, visible even during the day. But these dazzling displays of light are a harbinger of doom. Harmful radiation, no longer deflected by the weakened magnetic field, bombards the Earth's surface. Cancer rates skyrocket, electronic devices malfunction, and mutations run rampant through the biosphere. The loss of the magnetic field is a death knell for many life forms. Organisms that rely on magnetoreception for navigation, like migratory birds and sea turtles, lose their way, their ancient instincts rendered useless. The delicate balance of Earth's ecosystems, already reeling from the catastrophic climate change, is pushed further towards collapse. Gravity, the invisible force that holds us to the Earth, is not uniform across the planet. The Earth's rotation creates a centrifugal force that slightly counteracts gravity, making us weigh slightly less at the equator than at the poles. But when the Earth stops spinning, this subtle difference in gravitational pull disappears with profound consequences. The most immediate effect is on the distribution of weight across the planet. With the centrifugal force gone, everything feels slightly heavier. Buildings and bridges designed to withstand the previous gravitational load may buckle under the increased pressure. Landslides and sinkholes become more frequent as the Earth's crust adjusts to the new weight distribution. But the changes to gravity are not just about weight. The very shape of life on Earth has been influenced by the delicate balance of gravitational forces. Trees, for example, have evolved to grow upright, their roots anchoring them against the pull of gravity. With the shift in gravitational forces, this delicate balance is disrupted. Plants may grow at odd angles, their roots struggling to find purchase in the altered gravitational field. Animals too will feel the effects of the new gravity. Creatures adapted to the previous gravitational pull may find it difficult to move, their limbs no longer ideally suited for locomotion. Birds, accustomed to the Earth's rotation affecting their flight paths, will need to adapt to the new gravitational reality. The very act of moving, of existing in a world with altered gravity, becomes a challenge. The Earth's rotation, the rhythmic dance between day and night, is more than just a timekeeper. It's a fundamental force that has shaped the evolution of life itself. Our circadian rhythms, those internal clocks that regulate our sleep-wake cycles, hormone production, and countless other biological processes, are intricately linked to the 24-hour cycle of day and night. But when the Earth stops spinning, this fundamental rhythm is shattered. One hemisphere is plunged into perpetual day, the other into endless night. This disrupts the delicate balance of our internal clocks, throwing our bodies into disarray. Sleep patterns are disrupted, hormone levels go haywire, and our physical and mental health suffers. The consequences are far-reaching. Plants too rely on the regular cycle of day and night to regulate their metabolic processes. Photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert sunlight into energy, is thrown out of whack. Flowers bloom at odd times, trees struggle to produce fruit, and the delicate balance of ecosystems is further disrupted. Animals too are thrown into disarray. Creatures accustomed to the cover of darkness to hunt or forage are left vulnerable in the perpetual daylight. Nocturnal predators lose their advantage, their prey able to see them coming. The intricate web of life, woven over millennia of co-evolution, unravels as the rhythms of day and night disappear. The cessation of Earth's rotation would be a cataclysmic event, pushing life on our planet to the brink. Yet, amidst the chaos, a glimmer of hope persists, the indomitable spirit of humanity. Faced with unimaginable challenges, humans have a remarkable capacity for innovation and adaptation. The question is, can we rise to the occasion once more? Survival in this new world would demand extraordinary measures. Underground cities, shielded from the harsh conditions on the surface, could provide refuge. Advanced life support systems, powered by renewable energy sources, would become essential. Genetic engineering could help us adapt to the altered gravity, radiation levels, and extreme temperatures. Food production would need to be revolutionized. Vertical farms, utilizing hydroponics and artificial light, could provide sustenance in the absence of traditional agriculture. Insect farming, already gaining traction as a sustainable food source, could become a necessity. The way we eat, the very crops we cultivate, would need to change to ensure our survival. Perhaps the most profound shift would be in our perspective. No longer able to take for granted the delicate balance of our planet, we would need to embrace a new era of environmental consciousness. Sustainable practices, once a choice, would become essential for survival. The Earth, once a source of seemingly limitless resources, would need to be treated with the respect and reverence it deserves. The cessation of Earth's rotation would be an event of unimaginable upheaval, reshaping our planet and testing the limits of life itself. Yet, from the ashes of this cataclysm, a new Earth would emerge, a world both alien and strangely familiar. The continents, rearranged and reshaped, would offer new frontiers for exploration. The oceans, their currents and temperatures transformed, would harbor new ecosystems waiting to be discovered. Life, tenacious and adaptable, would find a way to flourish in this new world, albeit in forms we can only imagine. And what of humanity? Would we simply become another casualty of this cosmic shift? Or would we rise to the challenge, our ingenuity and resilience paving the way for a new chapter in human history? The answer, like the future itself, remains unwritten. But one thing is certain, the cessation of Earth's rotation would be not just an ending, but also a beginning, a chance to reimagine our place in the universe and redefine what it means to be human.